are here for the toss, and I have the match referee with me, Manoj Mendes, and the Josephian captain, Jehan Daniel, and the Peterite captain, Santosh Gunatilaka.
All out. Tails is the call.
Tails is the call.
Yes, tails.
St. Peter's has won the toss, and we'll have a small chat with the Peterite captain. Santosh, what would you do?
Yeah, we're going to bowl first.
Yes, we are underway. The first delivery starts up with a boundary, I guess. Brilliant shot there by, yes, 4. What a start.
And room to move.
This time again, De Silva collects another boundary. That's a second boundary to De Silva. He looks good. He's in for a good chance to get a good score in this pitch, and he's seeing the ball well. What a delivery! I told you, Santosh Gunatilaka will give you a surprise package. That's the ball he needs to. He was finding.
Take a look at this. From well outside off stump. That's what happened. It came a long way, and De Silva was late on his shot. A short delivery pulled away. Brilliant effort, but couldn't stop the ball, and it goes for a boundary. Nicely.
That time pouncing on extra length on offer, and that's a boundary. Nicely played by the vice captain of the Josephian side, Nipun Samarasinghe. Do tweet to us at ThePapare Sports, tagging hashtag JoePit, and while we speak, Fernando Pulle.
Oh, edged past the first slip fielder, and it carries to the boundary. That's not the bowling you expect Santosh to bowl. Short pitch delivery.
Yeah. A lot of extra bounds for Miflal. Picks up his first there.
Best run getters having been out. That's a replay of it. Plenty of turn and bounce. And Kelly looking to guide that one towards third man, just guiding it to the hands of Santosh Gunatilaka. Interesting few deliveries coming up. Daniel goes big straight away. He gets off the mark with a 6. Fernando Pulle goes big over mid-off, and he earns a boundary for himself as well. They're taking the attack to Miflal Amin.
A very pleasant day here at Sara Oval, as we see Jehan Daniel cutting it away. Should get 2 there. Oh, that's gone. Poor communication there by Jehan Daniel and Jehan Fernando Pulle, and that's the end of Fernando Pulle. And sent in the left hand ahead of Dinesh Jayakodi. Dinesh Jayakodi was supposed to bat at number 6, as we see Jehan Daniel just whipping off his legs for a couple of runs.
That was coming. That was coming for a long time.
That's out of here, Arita.
Gone all the way. Yeah, Brigade stepped out. Clean hit. Directly over the bowler's head for a maximum.
With with some fireworks in the last 10 overs maybe.
Cut away on the offside. Fielder chasing it, but he has no chance to cover that. But these two players... oh, he's walking out. That's a good sign to see from a batsman. Nowadays, you don't get that kind of batters walking out. And that's the 5th wicket falling for St. Joseph's College. Ira. Played upishly, and he's caught. He's caught in the covers. That was a harsh shot by the batsman left-hander, the newcomer.
Yeah, probably the nerves telling, as we see the replay of that. Thrown up by Sachin Silva.
Driven straight and driven well. There was no chance to the bowler as well as the mid-off fielder.
There we go, first run after lunch. Jehan Daniels has played very well. He's now gone to his half century. He's had to lead from the front.
exchanges after lunch.
There
But
we go,
Jehan
extravagant
Daniel would have none of it.
Extravagant looking shot going all the way. There we have Miflal to continue. Down the track, lofted once again. He's making this look very easy and still get about 8 or 9 runs. Yes, good looking shot that, finding the gap, perfect placement.
Been on the slow side, 47 balls for his 17 and he's gone. Kanishka Madhuanta strikes. Important thing in that innings of Dinesh Jayakudi there, he is easily beaten by Kanishka Madhuanta. First wicket for Madhuanta there.
That's well watched and well read, and played very fine to the fine leg area. Fielder gives a valiant effort, but
To get 200s. Just here's the shot. That's 6. Flat and over the ropes.
a big score than that.
Outside edge, and that's the end of Jehan Daniel. Finally, Miflal Amin gets that prized wicket, scoring another 100 in this Battle of the Saints. 115 deliveries, 4 boundaries, and 6 sixes by Jehan Daniel. Scored 123 runs. Here's that dismissal.
He kept the shape, though there was a little bit of spin and took that edge.
The Josephians will need to bat out the 7 overs. Beautiful stroke there by Vellalage. He is not afraid to come down and take on the bowlers. This young lad moves on to 13 runs with that boundary. Lakshan Gamage. And he's bowled him. That's the end of Vellalage. St. Joseph's College failed to bat out their 60 overs and they are bowled out for 195 here in 53.2 overs. Here's that replay.
Yes, there's a clear inside edge, and he's been bowled there.
Revan Kelly, the 1,000 run scorer this season, 19 runs. Jehan Daniel, 93.
First ball of the speed run innings. Starts off with a wayward delivery. That's first runs on board for St. Peter's College. 5 runs.
Beauty delivery, that was in line with the stumps. Take a look at this. Gathered up, good recoil, dropped it short. And, no problem to hold on to that one. Gone. Played with the movement, not over it. Having kept wickets, Shalit Fernando has to come in very quickly because of this. Safe catch.
There you go, the celebration. So I was saying earlier, the Peterite bowlers did a marvelous job. This time punched on the back foot. That's the caliber he is, Haritha Sulakshana Fernando. Very sound technique.
Yes, once again, this time edged and that guy towards between third slip and gully for 4. Running away from us to down the leg side. That's wide again. 4 wides.
Oh, that's good. That's great. He waited for it. He's using the youngsters' lack of experience to great effect. Handsomely driven to the extra cover region. Valiant effort from the fielder, but that doesn't stop the ball passing the boundary. So a pretty decent batting lineup for them too. That's flat batted, to be honest. Very well played. Once again, outside his pads, got right on top of it. Beautifully played. At pressure. He's happy. He's happy. He came at a time when they needed runs. Well done. That's the big match spirit.
Shot that goes way over the mid-wicket boundary. That's a super shot. Risky one of it. Waiting for the Peterites to make a mistake. As I say that, he pushes a ball outside the off stump and it goes to first slip. So as you see there, he pushed at it outside the off stump and a simple catch to the first slip fielder.
At this moment of time, I think the Josephians are a little more cautious in their field placings.
There again, he cross batters it, misses it this time.
A rebuilding process will have to take place once again.
This is what the big match pressure is all about.
Damage work.
A Chinese cut all the way to the boundary. Again, off the outside edge, going down to the boundary. I don't think the fielder will get there. So that's 4 runs to Ramit.
A little more purchase off the wicket.
Cuts, back cuts, gets an edge, down to third man for 4.
If the Pete can build on this. And that's off target and worked away fine. Will it go to the boundary? Yes, it's a very fast outfield here at Sara Stadium.
Poor delivery there by Nipun Sumanasinghe. A short, wide and easily put away by Ranmit Jayasena.
That's a brilliant shot. Jayasena now taking over the reins. Ashen Bandara and Dhananjay Lakshan put on a 200 partnership in New Zealand. Brilliant shot. Beautifully played.
Or get the maximum out of a day.
Well played, Ranmit Jayasena. Great knock. Very well compiled half century for him.
Flighted delivery, played across. And a much needed boundary. And
starting off the first innings essay, and that is a thriller of a ball.
This time drawn to that drive, missing it completely, and it stumped, I think, Sudarshan. It's a good bit of bowling from Ashen Daniel. Knew that. Will it be stumps as the clouds are slowly gathering together?
Oh, absolutely. Here is the bowling performance from the Josephians.
Excellent stroke there by Prabhasara Herath, and poor bit of fielding by the Josephians there.
They have no slip. They got 3 men saving, 1 on the offside. No one saving runs on the leg side.
That's bowled him. Lakshan Gamage takes the first wicket on day 2. Here's the replay.
And look how far he's gone across, because there is so much of space on the leg side. This is high. This is very high. Might be a good catch. It's made to look very easy. Very good catch by the fieldsman at long off.
Easy catch at all. The bat turned on his hand and he ran in front and came to a good position, and reverse cup, as you said, good catch.
I made it look easy.
That's a good strike there by Prabhasara Herath. Almost took umpire Ravindra Kottachi. More than 4 runs per over. This time he skies it up. Nipun Sumana comes and he juggles and calls. Good.
That's a great juggling act, I'll tell you. That is some very clever and good cricket. Take a look at this. Look how high it went. It was off a top edge. It went nowhere. And he had to run in quite a bit. Eyes on the ball. And the reverse cup. Oh! Finally. Well done. Well done. Good work. Very good work indeed. Swing and a miss. They are running anyway. And it has to be a run out. So, St. Peter's have been dismissed for 244. A lead of 49. And that is a very, very handy lead as far as this game goes.
There's plenty of time at the moment for the batsman to go onto the back foot and adjust, watch the ball closely. That's much better in length, but a loose delivery as far as the line was concerned.
Especially after losing a couple of early wickets yesterday. Did well too. There we go. Played very nicely. This is more like it. This is what's more required more from John De Silva. Waiting for that ball. He waited an eternity and just guided it.
plenty of delivery to score runs. That's driven away on the off. Mid-off field is chasing, and valiant effort, but couldn't stop.
That is a very soft dismissal, and Mifla Alamin strikes. He gets Kelly for the second time in the match.
Price scalp of Revan Kelly. There you see a little bit of flight at delivery. Tries to work on to get a single, but played uppishly in the air, and definitely Santosh is happy to get that.
And that's gone. Wicket out the first delivery for his first big match. Inside. Wow, the experience there. There you go. The wicket bowled around his legs. Very unfortunate. That hit the glove and rolled to the stumps. Jan Fernando Pulle would go for the straight batted shot this time. Driven past Santosh Gunatilaka. The ball is running away. That's a boundary, is it?
Being wiped off. Next one down the track. A good shot. One bounce into the fence. So that's 4 runs to the total of St. Joseph's.
Delivery to put away. Is it caught? Is it caught? They're celebrating and put the Pete Rice under pressure.
So once again, the replay of that dismissal. There you go. Down to his right hand, and I think that's a good catch. Well judged by Madhuvanta, the youngster. 35 runs, if I'm not mistaken. This time Nipun Sumarsinghe comes down the track, lifts that over the long on region. That's a 6. That's the first maximum.
Oh, what a bad shot there. What a loss of concentration by Nupana Singh. The left hand has worked and got that price cap. You see there? Goes for it. Not under the ball. Just continue with the shot, and a dolly catch to that short midfielder.
There we go, inside edge. Dinat Chaikodi living riskily. Goes to the boundary all the way. Not convincing by any means, but they'll take it. Settled in his game. There we are, played behind point. There we are, that's exactly what we're talking about. He will wait and wait and wait for the bat ball.
Very well during the season where, oh, there you go. That's what we were looking for. And that's what St. Peter's were looking for. Jehan Daniels out.
Brilliant catch, good anticipation by Sulakshana at short leg, which resulted in Daniel's wicket.
Brilliantly taken. Look at that. And that's what exactly Peters would want. There's a slight edge. Ball going through a vacant corner, and that's a boundary.
Big match in both innings. He was dismissed by Amir, and this is in the air. A poor stroke from Sachin Tamahinder Singh, and this could open the doors for the Pete Rides.
They have to bat as much as possible.
There you go, once again the replay. He didn't get to the pitch of the ball. He's had a wild slog at it, just skying it to the mid-on fielder who catches that quite comfortably. There you go, Lakshan Gamage has been cleaned up. That was always on the cards. Sachin Silva does the trick, and that wicket has certainly put the game in the favor of the Pete Rides. There you go, once again, loose stroke. Lakshan Gamage, he was not himself right throughout this big match, and Sachin Silva.
The best part of this big match, as we see Will Alage cutting it away for a boundary.
Just a little while ago. We'll get back to that after this delivery. Swatted away with disdain. Dismissed from his presence. Wow.
That's well play once again by Will Alage. This time over mid-on. Ball racing towards the boundary. Next ball paddled down towards the final leg region. The ball running towards the boundary. Will he retrieve it? Not really. Spinner will know that it's spinning a bit as we see the next ball pulled towards the vacant mid-wicket region. That should be another boundary for Dinit Lalage. Yes, there we go. Umpire Kotachi signaling a boundary.
Goes to the left to drive. There's a fielder out there. He's not going to get there. I believe that was just over the rope. We'll have to wait for confirmation from the third umpire, from the umpire, that is. He lifts his arms. It is, in fact, a maximum.
And that's the half century for Jayakodi. Very well deserved one. Lifts his bat, gets it with a boundary as well. So many put to stop the pitch invaders, but none will stop.
As Dinit Vellal again drills this down the ground for another boundary.
Ruins, on the other hand, has other ideas and
so good scenes once again. There you go, the wicket. This time Plum in front. It's no doubt whatsoever. Missing out on a well-deserved half-century. Long day it has been, I think, Sudarshan. It's fair to say. As we speak, another boundary for
on board to give commentaries. They're involved. That's the next ball. Play to a third man. That's a boundary for Santosh. Short and wide. It's flicked once again to the leg side. Ball running down to the deep square leg boundary. Will he get there? Yes. Yes, that's a poor bit of fielding down on the boundary there. There we go, he plays the field once again. Poor bit of fielding, and that's another boundary. So boundaries galore. Oh. There we go, chipped over extra car this time. Timed beautifully by Fernando. That's a fabulous shot there.
Then from the first innings. Well, lofted, didn't. It's a bit of a top edge, and it's out of here. Watch out there in the crowd. Santosh Gunathilaga wants to leave his mark.
Has shown intent. Heaving it. And he's caught. So Jehan Daniel, that's how we...
Clearing his front leg, trying to make room for himself to swing his arms. He did, but he got it on the splice of the bat. And excellently taken, it must be said, with a lot of pressure under him, the light fading as well.
And here's the match summary.